Hey, I'm Jamie at Leaping Cat Model Works, and last episode we put the Dullcote on the locomotive and got everything ready. Kind of debated on doing a wash or not on it. I still think the locomotive looks a little bit too shiny for really what I want to use it on the layout. So I was experimenting with these brushes. You're supposed to load it up with whatever ink, whatever, you can use it. Maybe it's me, but I can't get it to work. So I'm going to go back to my original technique of just doing a hand paint on it. And this is just a wash I called old dirt. And I'm just going to apply it with a brush. What kind of brush? I'm going to use one of my older ones. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is just kind of dip it into paint a little bit and just go over the All right, and what it should end up with is looking a little bit more darker like that. There's a couple spots in here I want to get. Just dip this in the water. It's a bit too thick here on the ends. For my liking, easy to clean that up. It's a nice thing about acrylic washes, especially if you make your own. They're easy to clean up with water. So in theory, if you don't like it, you can dunk it in water and remove your wash and start over again. I always try to go with a downward stroke with it because you think about all the dirt's moving down as gravity pulls the water with it. All right, we have that one done. Next, I'm going to come back with what I call diesel soot. Just a little bit more blacker component to it. And I'm just going to put a drop top of my smokestack here. and I'm using the same brush because I'm just kind of blending in all this together. I'm using another one, kind of a rust wash. And the final one I'm going to put on is an earth tone, which would be more toward the bottom of the locomotive. Let me shake this up. I didn't shake it up correctly. Alright, so just a little bit of touch up there. So what I'm going to do is let this dry completely. I'm going to inspect it, and then if it looks how I pretty much want it to, I'm going to go and apply another coat of Dullcote on it to lock this in. So with the wash, if you touch it and everything, it's going to come off on your hands. If you do the wash, again, if you don't like it, it's easy enough to wash off. You can reset it and then work with it more to get how you would like it. So this I'm feeling pretty confident with. I like how this turned out. It's a quick dulling down of it. It looks like a diesel engine that's in service. They're not shiny and clean. It's got rid of the shininess of it, and you'll blend into the layout much easier. So I've got this done. The last step will be to put in another Dullcote to lock it in, and that will pretty much complete the body work for this locomotive until we get ready to actually put the grab irons and everything back on. We more save that to the end after the locomotive is put back together to make that a little bit more easier. So again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be following up on this one. We'll be more than likely putting the trucks, the new design trucks, on the chassis, and start working on the chassis and getting brought and bringing that up to the current standards. All right, I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope everybody has a great day. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.